Hey fans, welcome back again to United District. Please make sure you subscribe. Manchester United have clarified that Casemiro did not leave Old Trafford at half-time of the defeat to Liverpool. Casemiro has markedly regressed over the last 12 months, but his performance against Liverpool on Sunday afternoon represents the lowest point of his time in Manchester. The midfielder was at fault for Liverpool's 2 goals in the first half, which were both scored by Luis Diaz, and Erik Ten Hag made the decision to substitute him at the interval. Casemiro was hooked for youngster Toby Collier, and there were claims on social media that he left the stadium after his withdrawal, but the club have clarified he didn't make an early exit from Old Trafford and that he was in the dressing room with the squad at full time. United have insisted Casemiro left after the game, as normal, and have shut down the claims on social media. However, the conversation around the 32-year-old will not go away. The majority of fans wanted Casemiro to be sold after an awful season, but there was a lack of interest in him. A club source described Casemiro as a high-value player during the summer transfer window, and his high-wage demands were partly the reason for him staying. After the game, Erik Ten Hag was asked about Casemiro by Sky Sports and said, "He showed so often that he's a great character. We all have seen great moments from him. He will show it again and bounce back. I'm sure he will keep contributing for our team." When asked about the claims of Casemiro leaving the stadium at the break, Ten Hag told TalkSport, "It's not true. He was in the dressing room. I just met him. Casemiro is one of the highest earners at United and has another 2 years remaining on his contract, which expires in June 2026. Manchester United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe arrived at Old Trafford on Sunday for the first time this season, after his maiden transfer window was completed. In many ways, the Ineos founder will be pleased with the work done by his recruitment team over the summer. Additions were added to the core of the team, with the defence particularly stronger than it was before the window. United also managed to part ways with players who are firmly out of favour at Old Trafford. Donny van de Beek was an essential sale, while ending the saga around Jadon Sancho was best for all involved. Sadly though, Ratcliffe should have realised before a ball was kicked in anger that the work is not done to rebuild this squad. United's starting ex-Juan was nearly as strong as it could possibly be for the clash with Liverpool. Matthijs de Ligt partnering Lisandro Martinez, Joshua Zirkzee leading the line, Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo all involved. However, the weaknesses of the team were self-evident when looking at the bench. Ten Hag had 9 subs to choose from and picked 2 goalkeepers, 2 academy players still in transition from the U23s to the first team, 2 centre-backs, 2 wingers, and a central midfielder likely to depart in 2025. When looking for game changers on the bench, Ten Hag would be found wanting. It is clear injuries remain a huge problem at United, with Rasmus Højlund, Mason Mount, Lenny Yoro and Luke Shaw among those with issues. Despite this consideration, it feels United's squad is still wafer thin, and it will only take further injuries or suspensions before the club is down to bare bones again. Nobody is suggesting that Ratcliffe needs to go down the Chelsea route of hoarding players for a rainy day. Ineos can't ignore the fact that more work needs to be done to build a squad that can handle these regular setbacks which crop up over the course of the season. We may only be a couple of days removed from the summer transfer window, but eyes will already be set on January.